You've been playing around with AI, right? Building some cool chatbots, experimenting with prompts, but now you're thinking, how do I turn this into something people will actually pay for? Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to break down a real-world blueprint for building AI solutions that have serious value.
All right, let's just cut to the chase. Are you ready to build AI that sells? Because that's the name of the game. It's not just about making something impressive. It's about creating something that has real commercial value. This whole explainer is your framework to get you there.
Okay, first things first. Before you even think about code or prompts, there is one massive decision you have to make right at the start. And trust me, this one choice is going to shape your entire business.
And here it is, the fork in the road. You're either building a productized AI or you're building a client system. Getting this straight is absolutely critical. Think of a product like software you buy off the shelf. You build it once, you sell it 1,000 times. A system, on the other hand, is a bespoke, custom-built engine for one specific client. Your choice here dictates, well, pretty much everything.
Let's talk about that product path. This is perfect for those high-value niche knowledge bots. You know, like a chatbot that knows every single sports statistic imaginable for hardcore fans. The beauty of this is it's super low touch. Users can just use it, and it scales like a dream. Build it once, sell it over and over. Maybe you offer a souped-up custom version as an upsell.
Now, on the flip side, you've got client systems. This is where AI gets really powerful for automating complex business stuff. We're talking deep, integrated solutions that become part of a company's DNA. But here's the catch. It's high touch. It needs integration. And you have to watch out for the dreaded scope creep. You know, when the client keeps asking for just one more little thing. But if you can manage that, these systems command some seriously high prices.
All right, strategy is locked in. Now, let's get our hands dirty and talk about the actual build. We're diving into a universal 5-step blueprint that's going to be your guide for building solid AI automation. And the best part, it works no matter which path you chose.
Okay, this right here, this is the secret sauce. Intake, normalize, external request, filter, and action. This modular flow is your key to building complex stuff that not only works, but is way, way easier to fix when something breaks. And trust me, things will break. So let's walk through this using an example.
Everything kicks off with step 1, intake. And the golden rule here is to keep it simple. If we're building a bot for real estate, we don't need a buyer's life story. We just need the absolute must-haves. Where, how much, and how many bedrooms. That's it. Starting small like this just slashes complexity from the very beginning.
Next up, step 2, normalize. And honestly, this is the unsung hero of the whole process. See, real people don't talk like computers. They say things like around 500K or, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 beds. This step is all about taking that messy human language and cleaning it up into structured data that a machine can actually understand. It's a total game changer for reliability.
Now the magic happens. Step 3, external request. We've got our clean data, and now our bot can go out into the real world. It can connect to an external database, like the MLS for real estate listings, and pull in live information. This is what makes your bot more than just a clever chatbot. It makes it a tool with real-time, valuable data.
So that external request might come back with hundreds of listings. We can't just dump all that on the user. That's where step 4, filter, comes in. Think of this as your AI's brain. It sifts through all that noise to find the actual signal, the top 3 homes that are a perfect match for what our buyer wants. We're not just providing data, we're providing a curated answer.
And that brings us to the grand finale. Step 5, action. This is the payoff. This is the whole point. The action could be showing those top 3 listings directly to the user. Or it could be firing off an alert to a human agent saying, hey, we've got a hot lead, time to follow up. Whatever it is, this is where your AI actually does something useful.
Okay, so you've got the 5-step blueprint down. That's the foundation. Now, let's level up. We're going to get into some pro-level tactics that will add a whole new layer of power and sophistication to what you're building.
First up is this killer concept called agent chaining. So forget trying to build one giant mega-brain AI that does everything. That's a recipe for headaches. Instead, think of it like building a factory assembly line. You have a bunch of smaller, specialist AIs, and each one is an expert at just one job.
So how does this look with our real estate bot? Well, the first worker on the assembly line could be a market research agent. Its entire purpose in life is to become an expert on neighborhood trends, school ratings, crime rates, all that good stuff for the buyer's target area.
Now, once that research agent is done, it doesn't just clock out. It takes all that rich data and passes it down the line to the next specialist, the property listing agent. This agent's job is to take that market context and write amazing, persuasive descriptions for the homes that match the buyer's criteria.
And we're not done yet. The listing agent then hands its beautifully crafted descriptions to the final specialist on the line, an email copy agent. And its only job is to draft the perfect email for a human realtor to send to the client. See how that works? The context just flows from one expert to the next. No copy-pasting, just one seamless, powerful workflow.
Okay, a little real-world advice from the trenches. Things are going to break. It's just a fact. When a feature suddenly stops working, especially right after a platform update, the #1 rule is this: stop. Just stop building. Don't waste hours chasing your tail on what's probably a platform bug. Report it, be detailed, then go work on something else. And please, use a formatter node to save your clean data. It's like an insurance policy against data loss.
So you built this amazing, sophisticated tool. Awesome. Now, how the heck do you get paid for it? Let's talk business. Section 4 is all about how to price your AI solution.
This right here is probably the single most important piece of sales advice you're going to get. Stop selling features. Seriously. Nobody cares that you're using the latest model or have a fancy vector database. They only care about one thing: their problems. Your job is to find their biggest pain point and show them, actually demonstrate, how your AI makes that pain go away.
And here's exactly how you can structure that. It's called modular pricing. You have your core solution, in this case, the lead qualification bot for a flat fee. That solves their main problem. Then you have an a la carte menu of add-ons. Want Facebook automation? Great, that's extra. Need an email campaign? No problem, here's the price. This makes the value crystal clear, and let me tell you, it is your ultimate weapon against scope creep.
All right, we have covered a ton of ground here, from high-level strategy all the way down to the nitty-gritty of building and pricing. So let's bring this all home and talk about how to get from a build to a real business.
If you only remember 3 things from this entire explainer, please make it these 3. First, pick your lane. Are you building a scalable product or a high-end client system? Second, build smart. Use that 5-step modular blueprint. It'll save you so many headaches later. And third, your best salesperson isn't you. It's a short 60 to 90-second video of your AI actually solving a real problem.
So I'm going to leave you with this one question, and I really want you to think about it. Forget the grand vision for just a minute. Forget all the amazing things your AI could do. What is the one single nagging problem that your very first AI solution is going to absolutely crush? Figure that out, and you are on your way. Thanks for tuning in.